Hi everyone, this is Jason from StaticGrass Creations, and I will be doing my first ever studio update. I just wanted to see how this was like in between me doing painting videos every 6 months or so. So first on the list is this model. It's a model from Kingdom Death called The Chosen. And I will be using him as my Protectorate of Menoth Harbinger, because he had the same size base. He's slightly bigger in scale than War Machine, but he looks absolutely exquisite. The amount of detail on this model is amazing, and as you can see from the size of my hands to the wingspan of him, just an absolutely gigantic model. Perfect for the Harbinger. Next on the list, Rivet Wars. Now, I just got this game just to participate in the Cool Mini or Not contest, where we, paint up however many Rivet Wars models that we want, and then submit it, and whoever gets the high enough score, each person who gets a high enough score gets a special edition miniature. So yeah, I painted him up like the World War I British uniform style. So the khaki uniform and the green pouch and belt. We have the wooden rifle there, and I also gave him a very like staring into the abyss kind of horrified look, like he's seen things, horrible things. I think that's a really good narrative. Yeah, I haven't actually played the game yet. I really look forward to. And yeah, I saw this on the Kickstarter before, but I didn't back it because I wasn't really a fan of the chibi Mega Block style of figures. But now that I've had a look at the models, they're actually more detailed and interesting looking than I originally thought. So actually, I think I'm going to really enjoy painting these. Next is... So for the next couple things, these things are going up on eBay. So first is Dystopian Wars Empire of the Blazing Sun Frigates. So these they're painted up with a dry brushed hull, very khaki kind of worn look. And then free-handed on is the Blazing Sun flag. And it looks very nice. Picked out each of the weapons, and each of the viewing windows are picked out as well. The planks, that's what took the longest, are each individually picked out as well. These models, despite being so tiny, are incredibly detailed. You can see each rivet here is, zoom in. Each rivet here is actually on the model. And you have a little door with a little window. Very detailed. Next, these I did up a while ago. They are Bloodletters of Corn on snow bases. Very saturated with color. I really like how it's the unnatural look of the saturation really I think really makes them look like some otherworldly entity. Next, this one I did up quite recently. It's a Nightbringer for the Necrons. And I painted this up very similar to the Games Workshop box art. So the chrome-esque body. Little reflections, little dots of light on his metal body. And this is also the model for the first time that I used weathering pigments, or weathering powder. These weathering powders are from Forge World. I used these two, Age Rust and Bone Dust. These come as, you know, a powder. You can see that. It's not even a paint, it's just, you know, a dry powder. What I did was I got Secret Weapon Miniatures pigment fixer, and that essentially makes it into a wash or a glaze that you can put onto the models. Of course, you have to be careful of it drying, you know, too bright or not the way you want. But I think this turned out very well. Looks very rusty. They just come out of the dirt, so they, you know, they have like the red on them. They're old looking, etc. Very nice. The next ones I finished yesterday, actually, are Horde's Warpborn Skinwalkers from the 2-player starter set. So these, I wanted to get into my progression in snow basing. This uses the Secret Weapon Minis Crushed Glass kit. Now you can see from here, I should really be careful because this is actually crushed glass, that it sparkles. And with the realistic water effects that come with the crushed glass, it really makes it look like a patch of snow, like something wet. And of course I did the unit markings on here, 5 of them, so 5. For these I followed the Circle of Ouroboros color scheme. So the green armor with the gold trim, a little bit of silver. This is very leathery. Tried making it look as leathery as possible. Something that's like kind of old. It's been on them for a little while, so it isn't like brightly colored or anything anymore. It's kind of grain. They need a new set of skin cloaks. Yeah, these ones, once I finish the whole set, I haven't finished them yet, but I'm going to be putting these up on eBay. See if anybody bites. And for what's coming up next, I want to do a painting video on this guy actually. I'll do him kind of like the same scheme as the Warpborn, so I can tie in with the army. Except I'll do a showing of how I do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've actually been trying to work on this thing. This is taking a really long time to do. It looks really nice, but again, it's just taking a really long time to actually finish these. I finished painting the troops. Well, I haven't done the back of it yet, the black. So, but the blending part is almost finished. So, I don't know. I might continue doing it. And yeah, StaticGrass Creations is a professional painting company. I started it about 5 years ago, over 5 years ago, and I accept commissions, big or small. We paint, well, I paint anywhere from like detailed quality or tabletop quality. So this would be my tabletop quality, minus the freehand. But the freehand, a little bit, reasonable, little bit of extra, but then it just kind of ties this all together, makes it very worth it. To a detailed standard, so something like a little bit of highlighting going on, a little bit of shading in there, get some shadows. To display quality, so pulling all the stops, getting weathering in there, doing full-on blending, etc. So you can go to my website at staticgrasscreations.com and take a look at my stuff, and you can send an email on my website where I have a little contact form, and I can get back to you. Just give me 24 hours, regular usual time, and we can set up a project, and I can make some minis come to life. Thank you for listening, and hope you have a nice day.